welcome to another ship from the shipbuilding contest. This entry today is by Aeprire, and he built the Lupus, what looks like a 2-to-1 scale tugboat. But yeah, let's get started. Of course, Markul is always with
Hello!
me. And yeah, we've got a really wide and long ship. He completely used his 60-meter maximum length limit.
Yeah, which is totally acceptable.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of
Since he's building in a bigger scale, we do expect a lot of smaller details and stuff.
Indeed, yeah.
So exterior and interior will be harsh on this one.
I like the use of texture blocks on the underhull.
Yeah.
That's a nice detail. I don't know what to think about those dark oak details, or those bumpers, those tires. I mean, I would have used something more black. You've got those black blocks, black stone, and what's the other one, the other dark gray black thing called? I don't even remember, but we got those in 1.17.
Yeah, you got deep slate, which is a darker, and
all the
black
different
stone.
deep slate versions and shit. But like, yeah, I mean that's the thing I would have changed. At least we got those. I like those levers used to represent the mountings.
Yeah, I will probably have the. I'm guessing these are car or tires.
Yeah, car tires.
Yeah, I would probably have them as well, anyways, in a different color than the rubber lining around the ship, probably.
Definitely. Yeah.
Just to make it pop a bit more. Even though in real life it would probably be the same color, but you know, yeah.
It's Minecraft, so we gotta make use of. But yeah, once again, as I said, nice detail on the deck as well, with different blocks like the clay and the light gray concrete powder for texture. Same as well as the superstructure with the diorite, which is a bit rough. I mean, might already be a bit too rough, but the white powder is fitting perfectly.
Yeah, I agree. Diorite is very rough on the exterior. Yeah, the decks and everything, they look very good, not too busy and not too not busy, I guess. They just, yeah, they look perfect. They look a bit cramped for it to be a bigger sized ship or a bigger scale ship, I guess.
I guess, yeah, I mean, those towing lines right there. And those, I'm an expert on tugboats, so yeah, my terminology on this thing will be off, but yeah.
Yeah.
Let's try to get a look in the interior, shall we? Also, another thing, I love the position lights, but we've got green on both sides. There's no red one. I mean,
interesting.
Yeah, funnel.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I like the using of heads to have the name displayed and.
That as well, yeah.
Yeah, this is what I would expect a tugboat to look like.
Indeed. So let's get started on this turret, yeah. Let's lead us into the interior. We've already got a blue floor design. So there's a wall design with...
Now, this is where I have a bit of a problem. Because you see the ship on the outside, it looks huge, and then you come into this small corridor.
And it's very cramped, yeah. Now,
yeah.
I walked in here and I was like, oh, that's a nice floor design, but then I saw it's all those different blocks. Using texture on things like exterior walls, that's the thing I like. I like that. But I'm not certain if I would use a texture on so many different block textures for a textured floor on the interior of a ship like this. It's
I guess the terracotta just adds a lot.
Yeah, the terracotta, if I would have to remove any of those, it would be the terracotta first and foremost. Yeah. The others are fine, but yeah, the terracotta has to go. So yeah, what have we got in here? We've got a sitting area. I like the lamp.
Yeah, I guess
those pillows are nice. I like those pillows, those banners as pillows. That's a nice design.
Yeah.
Small potted plant. Oh, that's fine. Small TV.
Yeah.
A bathroom. without a shower.
Very well, let's wait for that.
Oh, not take a look at this yet.
We have a smaller kitchen, or a kitchen
Galley or pantry.
with a main galley.
That's the galley right there, definitely. Very industrial, very rough, that's fine.
Oh yeah, diorites.
That's a nice bed design. Once again with the pillows, I like this design.
Yeah.
That's the interesting modern shelf, it might be like this. But yeah, also a nice detail with design. I like the bed.
Yeah.
The private bathroom even got a shower in here, so that might be the captain's bedroom where they come in. And yeah, well, that's gonna be fine.
The stairwell. And we have
to the.
I'm guessing, is this a shower?
I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe it's got a porthole right there.
Huh.
I don't know what this is.
I think it's some. Yeah, probably a shower.
Well, let's see. We got this really dark staircase without any light in here. Not sure how I would think about that. We've got the bridge. Yeah, this is. You gotta keep in mind it's not 1-to-1 scale, but I like it somehow. I mean, the wood with the glass, it looks surprisingly good for some reason. It's not like looking that off as you might think it would look.
Yeah.
Of course, the screens could even need some more, in my opinion, but I mean that's fine. It's a nice bridge. Bridge rings we've got. We'll just we got this there leading down there all the way to the decks, the outside decks. But that's fine. That's a decent bridge. So let's go back inside. Take the staircase. The dark staircase. Once again,
further down.
So far not a single fire extinguisher. But yeah, let's take a look at the engine room right there, which is really detailed.
Yeah, I think this is one of his specialities.
Yeah.
Engine rooms. Yeah,
it's a really awesome engine room. He knows what an engine room looks like. Look at those details, all those valves and shit. Screens here, screens there, panels right there. A toolbox, I believe. That's really
I'm not
awesome
personally gonna go talk about these components. They look important, and yeah.
They look. I mean, yeah, I'm not expert on engines either, but they look like they would be accurate.
Yeah.
Just once again, not a single fire extinguisher, but that's a really awesome engine room. I like that. And we've got a door over here to lead us in.
There's your fire extinguisher.
Hold on a second.
Looks like that's a jerry can.
a
That's the
tool.
opposite.
Oh, yeah, it might be a toolbox. That's what I would have thought, but
Maybe.
yeah, we've got more cabins right there. Those might be engine room personal cabins, bunk beds.
Just general.
Yeah. More bunk beds right there. Just a small stores room, supplies, and
yeah, one thing, it would be kind of annoying to have to go through the engine room every time.
That's what I was about to say. That's perhaps not that accurate.
Yeah.
But
maybe have this staircase, maybe go into a separate room, and then you can go out to the engine room, and then again go into in a door to the personnel area.
But yeah, I believe that's everything on the interior.
The interior is very well.
It is, especially the engine room.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's go to the judgment and get started with the exterior.
Yeah. Exterior. The exterior is very good. There's a few things I would change. It's not a lot, like the colors of the rubber lining around and the wheels, I guess, or the buoys, I guess. But I'll give it a solid 8. Yeah.
Yeah, exterior is really solid. I love the entire it just feels right. It looks good. I couldn't even pinpoint it why exactly. I mean, hull shape's not bad as well. I'm not expert on tugboats, but yeah, I mean, that's a solid exterior. Of course, he built in a different scale, not 1-to-1, so of course expectations are high. But it turned out, and he's within the 60 blocks limit, barely. He's exactly 60 blocks long. So exterior, I'm just gonna go with a 9. Yeah, I'm gonna go with a 9.
Yeah. Now, interior. This is where it kind of pulls it down a bit. Again, it's such a huge, or the scale is so big, but yet when you get inside, it feels a bit crammed. It feels like a 1-to-1 ship inside.
Yeah, that's true.
In a way. But I mean, everything interior-wise looks very good. There's a few blocks I would change, like the glazed terracotta. But what really pulls the interior up is the engine room.
Definitely, yeah.
So, yeah, if it weren't for the few stuff with the stairway down to the sleeping area for the crew, being through the engine room and stuff like that, this would, yeah, this is getting a solid 8.
Now, as we said, of course, there's a few things that are not as good as they could be on the interior. Then again, the crampedness, which is due to the scale, it's even more of a down point. But overall, it's not a bad interior, of course. Once again, the fire extinguishers are missing, and this staircase which leads up to the bridge without any single lightning source. It's pretty dark, and of course the staircase down through the engine room to the living quarters. But the engine room makes up for that, so from me, interior wise, 8 points.
Okay. Let me just get that down. There we go. Now, realism. The ship looks functional. It looks as how I would expect a tugboat to look like in real life, and how I have seen tugboats in real life. So this is a 9 for me in realism. Probably a 9.5. Yeah.
Yeah, as we said, the engine room is really the highlight on the ship. So it looks realistic. As I said, I'm not expert on engines, but it looks realistic from what I can tell. Same with the towing stuff and everything. The positioning lights, of course, that's I mean, little detail that could be better. Once again, the fire extinguishers, and of course the stairs are leading through the engine room to the living quarters. But overall, the engine makes up for that, and I'll give it a 9 as well on realism.
Yeah. Now, originality. Now the tugboat genre in Minecraft is very popular, but yet not really in this scale. They're usually in their 1-to-1 scale, so I'll give it a 8 for that. Yeah.
Yeah, tugboats, they're not the most rare thing in Minecraft, of course, not everybody builds them either, but yeah, for originality, I'll just go with a 7. So yeah, that's the Lupus, a tugboat built by Aeprire, and yeah, thanks for the entry, and you did a really awesome job in that engine room. That's really the highlight of this wrestle. And yeah, we hope to see you guys another time with a new ship entry of the contest in a new video.